Welcome everyone. Match number 8 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. It's Sudhur Paschim province versus Karnali province. The two teams from western part of the country facing against each other. Time for the toss, and I'm joined by Hemant Dhami, the captain of Sudhur Paschim province, Diwan Poon, the captain of Karnali province, and match referee Samir Khan. Hemant has the coin and will flip it.
Head is the ball.
Here is the call from Diwan,
Still.
and it is tail. हेमन्त टस जित्नु भएको छ, के गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
हामी ब्याटिङ गर्छौँ पहिला।
प्रतियोगिताको पहिलो खेल हो, कतिको फलो गरिरहनु भएको छ पछिल्ला खेलहरू?
हेरेर थिएन गेमहरू, यसमा लो भइरहेको थियो अलि, अनि त्यसपछि विकेट त खासै त्यस्तो टर्नसर हुने त केही छैन, त्यो ब्याटिङ गर्नुभयो।
यो राउन्ड रोबिन टुर्नामेन्ट रहेको छ, पहिलो खेल खेल्दै हुनुहुन्छ। एट द एन्ड अफ द टुर्नामेन्ट आफूलाई कहाँ देख्नु भएको छ?
अब एक म्याच गरेर लग्ने होइन, अब त्यही हो, एक म्याच गरेर फाइनलसम्म पुग्ने सोचमा छौँ।
गुड लक।
थ्याङ्क यू।
दिवन टस आफ्नो पक्षमा गएन, आफूले जित्नु भएको भए के रोज्नुहुन्थ्यो?
प्लानिङ त फिल्डिङको लागि, किनभने चिज गर्न पनि त्यस्तो गाह्रो त छैन, बट इजी पनि छैन, बट हेरौँ के हुन्छ।
अघिल्लो खेलमा ब्याटिङ चलेन होइन, सानो स्कोरमा नै समेटिनु भएको थियो। यो खेललाई के प्लानिङ लिएर आउनुभएको छ, अनि केही चेन्जेसहरू रहेको छ टिममा?
सानो चेन्ज छ, एउटा अनुज बाहिर छ र त्यसको ठाउँमा राज प्रसाद भित्र छ।
जित्ने नै रहेको छ आजको प्लानिङ?
हजुर।
Good luck.
Thank you.
So the news from the center is Sudhur Paschim province, they have won the toss and will be batting first. 3 singles has been taken so far in this over. Interestingly, 2 slip in place. That is because Dinesh Adhikari can swing it away from the batter, but was targeting the stump till the point. A good hint of swing for him as well. Raju Rizal, the experienced campaigner, was absent for a few tournaments, but is back in the side. And hazed away, runs down to third man, a protection there, and will close out the over number 1 with that single. 4 runs coming from that. Sudhur Paschim 4 without losing any wicket. Prakash Jaisi will bowl the second over from the road end. Was very expensive in the recently concluded inter-province men's cricket in Bharatpur Chitwan, because there was a small ground, a small boundary. A different one here. Raju Rizal, former under-19 captain of Nepalese team, led Nepal to a World Cup as well. Oh, this time flicked away into the pads and straight away welcomed with a boundary. Umpire Binay Kumar Jha signalling the boundary there. Was swinging, was coming in, targeting that stump, but Raju Rizal so good to guide that towards the boundary. A slight mistime run up there from Prakash Jaisi. Raju Rizal very experienced, so many years he has played cricket. Used to be the captain of Sudhur Paschim as well. Now Hemant Dhami, the young pacer, is leading the side. This time wide again. Prakash Jaisi has looked off color since that tournament. Had a good PM Cup men's tournament as well, but was very expensive in 2 or 3 matches that Karnali played in Bharatpur Chitwan. Went for 50 plus runs in both matches in T20. This time Fuller again, loud appeal, and gets the wicket of Raju Rizal. Well, what a start for Karnali. Prakash Jaisi yells the first wicket for them. Fuller, a bit of swing there as well. Straight. And yes, says the umpire, the experience. Razu Rizal is back. Trapped LBW by Prakash Zaisi for 6 runs. Sudhur Paschim, they are 9 for 1 after 1.2 overs. Narin V, the excited young talent from Sudhur Paschim, is back in the squad and is out in the middle. Missed few tournaments back and now is in the squad for Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship. Was part of the Nepal under 16 team as well that won the title in ACC under 16 Eastern Region tournament in 2023. Oh, this time Izid is a half-hearted appeal there. This time aced and will run away for a 4 runs. Narin V will open his account with that boundary. Fuller once again outside the off stump trying to drive the ball. Gets the outside ace and much important boundary. This time nipping in and has been played very well. That is not the kind of bowler you bowl when the onside region is so vacant. And Captain Diwan Pun rightly after that delivery tells the bowler, what have you done? Look at that, so much gap in that region, completely empty. Both the fielders out in the deep are in the offside region. That concludes the second over. Sudhur Paschim has 17 for 1. Dinesh Adhikari will continue from the golf course end. Well, one change for Karnali in this match. Anuj Kumar Chanara is in the bench, the pace bowler. Sudhur Paschim are playing their first match. So much talent in that squad. Khadak Bohra, Gajendra Bohra and Basant Khatri are the ones sitting in the bench for them. It's full of star players. So much batting depth in their side, so many all-rounders, so many exciting talents, and one exciting talent is out in the middle as well. Narin V scored a century in PM Cup men's national tournament. He was also the centurion for Nepal during that under 16 Eastern Region tournament. This time edge, is it? No, they were celebrating. But at the end, it will end as the dot ball, 4 consecutive 1. This time beats the extra cover fielder and will run down towards the boundary for a 4-run. Very well struck shot. Fielder putting on a dive, not being able to stop. Right from the middle of the bat. Look at that. The dive from the fielder beats him and runs toward a boundary for a 4 runs. Well, I was talking about the pattern in this tournament, the streak in this tournament in the previous match, and that has been continued after that interesting win of Bagmati. In the first day, the both chasing team won. In the second day, both batting first team won, and in the third day, it was chasing team once again winning the games. And I was talking about, is it the day of batting first team? And in the earlier match, Bagmati emerged victorious. Or Sudhur Paschim on the verge. It will be interesting to see, or will it be Karnali registering their first win of the tournament? It's 3 over gone. Sudhur Paschim are 22 for 1. Prakash Jaisi was expensive in the previous over, also picked up 1 wicket of Raju Rizal, and it starts with a wide this time around. A great battle going on in Mulpani cricket ground, and at the same time Nepal is playing their semi-final match of ACC Premier Cup against UAE. Not the good side for Nepal at the moment, as they were restricted to just 119 runs in the allotted 20 overs. Just 120 runs to chase for the UAE side in the semi-final game. And they are currently at 21 for 1 after 3 overs. Sompal Kami is the one wicket taker for Nepal. They definitely need quick wickets. So does Karnali here at Mulpani Cricket Ground. This time aged. There was a field in the second slip. The first slip could have made the difference there. Look at that. The slip was very wide. In fact, it was third one, I reckon. Yep, very wide, but it goes past the keeper and the slip fielder there. Runs away for a 4. This time cut away and will be another boundary. Classy stroke there from Abishek Pal. Waiting and then punishing it. Back to back boundary for Abishek. This time swinging once again, but failing to do so. I was talking about Narin V featuring for Nepal in that ACC Under 16 Eastern Region tournament in 2023. Nepal won that tournament. It was led by Abhishek Tiwari, who is currently playing for Madhya Province. Has been doing well. And Narin V was there. He scored a century in the final match against Malaysia. Nepal posted 252 runs in allotted 35 overs. And Bhatt remained unbeaten for 112. Nepal then bowled out Malaysia for just 31 runs and then won by 221 runs in a final match. That was some domination from Nepal's young team, and that is third consecutive dot balls to end the over. Abhishek Pal once again trying to play that big pull shot, missing out on it. Sudhur Paschim at 31 for 1 after 4. Change in the bowling for Karnali Province. Skipper Diwan Poon is into the attack, the left arm spinner. Spinners did so well in the previous game. Ishan Pandey and Subhas Khatri did very well in the previous game, picking up 2 wickets each. Pune starts with 3 consecutive dot balls, and what finally playing the off drive towards long off region for a single. It definitely doesn't look like the batting surface. Previous match Bagmati posted 138 and successfully defended that. Was not that easy task for them, but still somehow they did. Kudos to their spinners for doing so well in the middle overs, and pace bowlers who did a great job in the death overs to pull things back in Bagmati's favour. An economical over from Diwan Poon comes to an end. It's 33 for 1 after 5 overs. Spin to continue for Sudhur Paschim as Vikram Singh Thakuri has been called to bowl the last over of the power play. This time a very good placement, played with the field. Narin V exactly knew where the fielders were. That is why placement is the key there. Dropped a bit shorter, had so much time to play that shot. Easy pickings for Narin V. A very talented young batter. He scored a century in Men's PM Cup as well and looks good today too. This time takes out the reverse sweep. Abishek Pal, a good shot selection but failed to execute well on that. Once again trying to play with the field, Sudhur Paschim batters, and this time has been pulled away for a 4 runs. Vikram Thakuri's first over will cost 10 runs. Look at that shorter one, and has been rightly punished for a 4 runs. 10 runs from that over. End of the power play. Sudhur Paschim are 43 for 1. Captain Diwan Poon will continue after that economical first over. This time flicked away, will be another single. Now the field is widespread. Three fielders are out in the boundary line. One at deep mid wicket, and long on and long off are in the place as well. A tight single once again, could be a chance there. A better throw could have done the damage. Oh, how did that miss the stump? And to a shal to the injury, it has run down for a boundary. Abishek Pal slowly has reached 22 runs. Look at that, targeting that stump. Somehow it missed it and misses the keeper as well. So I'm looking for that another single, but sent back by the non-strikers. That is the end of the over number 7. Sudhur Paschim, they are 50 for 1. $50 of Sudhur Paschim. They're going good so far. So far so good for them. Lost Raju Rizal early on, but these two are doing well. Was a full toss, but gets away with that. dealing with a single at the moment, Sudhur Paschim batters, and that is good to keep ticking the score as well. Both young batters batting in the middle. This time smacked, so much power in that shot. Abishek Pal smacks one boundary from the back foot. Look at that. Very wide outside of stump, over the bowler's head. Bowler jumping and trying to catch that ball, but was a good height on that as well. 3 singles and then a boundary. And once again single straight away. What a good cricket this is from Sudhur Paschim. Very good from these two young batters. Once again into the pads, and very energetic running between the wicket to take a couple of runs. No dot ball in this over. That is good. We have seen very less in this inning. And 10 runs coming from Yunis Bikram's second over as well. It's 60 for 1 after 8 overs. $60 for 1 is what Sudhur Paschim have got after 8 overs. Slowly building a partnership. Very interesting stance. Batting stance of Abishek Pal. Gets low down on the ground. Look at that. He's a tall guy, but when he is batting, on the knees, almost on the knees there. That could be for the reach of the ball. This time trying to paddle the ball. Loud appeal, turned down by the umpire. A partnership building after that early wicket. That will be a single. That concludes another clinical over from Captain Diwan Poon. Just 2 runs coming from it. 62 for 1 is what Sudhur Paschim have got after 9 overs. Well, spin to continue for Karnali Province. It's left-handed orthodox bowler Dipendra Rawat who comes into the attack. This time trying to cut the ball once again, missing out on it. Sudhur Paschim 65 for 1. Dipendra Rawat. Spinners doing good for Karnali Province so far. Turning it towards the stumps. Good feeling work there. A mix up. It's all happening. What an effort there from the fielder. Nearly pulled off a run out. Raj Prasad Saha, the fielder there. Only 4 runs have come. No sixes so far. .55 partnership, that will make 56. We're halfway through to the first inning. Sudhur Paschim, they are going nice and slow. It's 67 for 1 after 10 overs, and the players, they will take a drinks break as well. Raj Prasad Saha has been introduced to bowl the over number 11 for Karnali province. Now Karnali really need a wicket. The partnership is building. Raju Rizal was dismissed in the second over, and since then these two, Narin V and Abishek Pal, are slowly building the foundation. 34 runs is what Abhishek has made. 26 runs from the bat of Narin V. Current run rate is 6.69, but they do have a lot of electrifying batters down the order. So many batting to come for Sudhur Paschim. This time trying to go inside out, and will be a boundary. No, good work there by Prakash Jaisi in the extra cover region. Will settle down for a couple of runs. I was talking about the batting lineup. Sudhur Paschim have Sher Malla, Kiran Thagunna. Two star batters yet to come. This time Ravindra Sangsai will have some catching to do, but it will be a player in the dugout who will catch the ball outside the boundary rope. It was all about power. Look at that. Good catch. But that will not count in the field. That will go down as a 6. A maximum, first maximum of the day. A good change in the pace there from Raj Prasad Sai. Straight away after conceding a maximum. A strong breeze going around Mulpani cricket ground. Oh, they are looking for 2 and will get 3 for that overthrow. 1 extra run. Are they looking for 1 more? They were, but will not take that. A good end to the over. Another good over for Sudhur Paschim. 12 runs coming from Raj Prasad Saha's first over. Sudhur Paschim has 79 for 1 after 11 overs. Dipendra Rawat continuing, the left arm spinner. A good forward defense. 1 run. Oh, that is a clumsy work from the fielder there. Thankfully, no extra run. Good partnership. 71 runs is what this duo has made. Like I said, so much batting to come. Kiran Thagunna, the star batter for Sudhur Paschim. Once again, a powerful overthrow, giving away 1 run for the opposition team. They do have Narayan Joshi and Deepak Bohra. You can easily clear that fence. That is why the partnership is so important. It always gives a license to the finishers, the coming batters, to play very freely, especially when there is so much wicket left. There's Ravindra Jangsai fielding at the point, the former captain of Karnali province. Dipendra Rawat has been clinical so far. A missed time in his run up. Nicely cut away, looking for 2 runs. And will made it come easily. Good batting from this 2. Abishek Pal slowly reaching near to the milestone. 48 is what he has got. A bit of hesitation there, but Narin V quickly making that single. Abishek Pal has moved to 49. That will end the over number 12. 6 runs coming from Dipendra Rawat's second over. Sudhur Paschim are going well. They are 85 for 1 after 12 overs. Diwan Pun so tidy in his 3 overs. Very economical. Only 12 runs conceded. Very greedy when it comes to giving away run. Diwan Pun. Abishek Pal batting at 49. Plays that well. Will be a single and will be his half century as well. No, in fact, it was Narin V, the earlier ball. The single was taken by Abishek Pal, but that came off the pad. That is why it will go down as an extra. This time high in the air, dropping short of long on fielder, and there is the half century for Abishek Pal. Very well played from the young man. "50 from 42 balls. 6 fours and 1 6 in his inning. Now it's time to accelerate. The current run rate is 7.03. This time coming across, trying to go over the fine leg fielder, but it will be a dot ball. What a spell this from Divanpun, just giving away 14 runs. No wicket for him, but brilliant economy rate. And there is the partnership, 80 runs partnership between the pair. Sudhur Paschim Province, they are 89 for 1 after 13. Spin will continue and they are trying to accelerate the inning. We can clearly see that in the last ball also, the batters swinging it wildly. This time Abishek Pal trying to go over because they do have plenty of batting yet to come. Just 1 wicket lost. This time brings out the reverse sweep. Well executed, but will just be a 1 run. The run rate has dropped down less than 7 runs. This time on the knees, smacks it and a boundary. Much needed one. Narin V this time scoring that 4th boundary for him. Was way outside the off stump, turning away as well. Went for it the batter, and rightly so, connected well too. This time playing the cut shot. Was a tight single, but the clumsy field there made it easy for the batters. Oh, what a good catch that is. What a good catch that is from the fielder, and finally a breakthrough. 86 runs partnership comes to an end. Dipendra Rawat gets a breakthrough. Tossed up, going for that big shot, and what a good catch. Diving ahead. Brilliant work. Brilliant energy in the field, and that will end the half centurion, who will be back in the pavilion. Very well played inning from Abishek Pal, 51 runs from 45 balls, 6 fours and 1 6. We can see that in the replay again. Yunis Thakuri taking that brilliant catch. Look at that, diving ahead. And Sudhur Paschim, they have lost their 2nd wicket. That brings the star batter Kiran Thagunna in the middle. Kiran has been in a good form lately. A flying aeroplane there, and Sudhur Paschim needs some flying shots as well. a good partnership for the second wicket, but the run rate is a thing to work out for them. They do have plenty of batting to come, but they now need to prove it. Only 4 overs, in fact 6 overs remaining. Sudhur Paschim, they are 95 for 2. Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri, after taking that spectacular catch, will be bowling the 15th over of the match. Has been expensive in his previous 2. A bit of unorthodox accent Yunis has. A tall guy, spin bowler. Narin V at a strike rate, a lesser strike rate, that is why tries to boost that one, comes down the track, no better connection, will be just 1. Kiran Thagunna comes out at number 4 for Sudhur Paschim. Sher Malla, Narayan Joshi, Pasant Karki, Deepak Bohra, batters to come. Now they need a glimpse of power hitting. Guiding that for a single. Projected score is 132. They definitely will be eyeing more than that with the foundation. Kiran Thagunna and Abishek Pal set. This time deep, plays that over the square leg fielder and will run down to a boundary. Very well executed shot from Narin V. We can see that in the replay. In fact, a backward square leg fielder there. Over him, runs down for a boundary. Much needed for Narin, who moves to 40 now. Once again a dot ball. Dot will create the pressure. End of the 15th over. Sudhur Paschim 101 for 2. Dipendra Rawat, who got the breakthrough in the previous over, will continue his last over of the day. Starts with the wide. Five more overs to go. How many can Sudhur Paschim get? Will get more if they continue playing a shots like this. Narin V once again coming down the track, finally getting the connection he wanted and clears that long on fielder. Maximum for 6 for Narin. Look at that flight was in offer. Comes down the track. Was a risky shot indeed, but paid off for him. He's continuously playing, trying to play that shot, because there's no fielder in the deep square leg. In fact, backward square leg or a long leg we say. Vinay Kumar Azad, the standing umpire, comes down the track once again, pulls back the length. Dipendra Rawat will be a single. Narin V moves to 47. Another dot ball. A quick hands of Bipin Rawal behind the stumps. Dot balls, more dot balls. Last ball of Dipendra Rawat's over will close out his spell, and will be a dot ball to close out his spell. 26 for 1. Sudhur Paschim there 110 for the loss of 2 wickets with 4 over more to come. Important wicket in this over. Yunis Bikram Singh Thakuri getting rid of Narin V. Third wicket is down. Narin was dismissed for 47. This time ball dropping low. Deepak Bohra, the another hard hitting batter, was part of the Nepal under-19 team as well. Very powerful batter, very strong, has a strong arms as well. Need to show that. Karnali has bounced back well after that partnership. This time is and will be a dot ball. Water over this from Yunis Bikram. Wicket to start with, and then just 2 runs from it. He ends his spell 28 for 1. Very great job despite conceding 20 from the first 2. With 3 overs to go. Sudhur Paschim, they need big from someone. They are 112 for the loss of 3 wickets. Dinesh Adhikari, very economical during the power plays. Have now a job to do in the death over. Just 3 overs remaining. Karnali Province, they have done well. But can they in death overs? Deepak Bohra comes ahead at number 5. Narin Joshi and Sher Malla are probably the 2 batters coming after this. If Sudhur Paschim lose wicket. Starts with a Yorker. Good bowling from Dinesh. But great running between the wicket from Sudhur Paschim batters as well. A fumble there. And they will make that 3. Three runs taken. How much Sudhur Paschim can get from here on? Once again a very good ball. Dinesh Adhikari right on the block hole. Very good Yorker. We saw him doing very well in the power play overs in the previous match as well. Now need to do the same in this game. Once again was a slower one. Will just be a 1. Need to praise the bowling from Karnali Province in this game. They are coming up after a loss in the previous match. Were bowled out for just 99 runs. In meantime, umpire, they have some stretching to do. Vinay Kumar Jha will stretch his arms up in the air. 6 runs. Waiting and delivering that over the mid-wicket region. In fact, Karnali were bowled out for 81 in the previous game. Against Lumbini it was. Dev Khanal with the all-round performance, winning it for Lumbini. We can see that in the replay, the previous maximum. On his knees, Kiran Thagunna, very talented batter, has played few matches for Nepal A side as well now. Kiran. Had a great PM Cup campaign. Scored a century in that as well. played 2 T20s against Ireland Wolves in TU Cricket Ground. Oh, could be a run out there, but Dinesh Adhikari had a different plan. Probably there was not a backup. That is why he opts not to throw that one. Would have resulted in an extra run. Ten runs from this over so far. Once again a Yorker executed well. Will just be 11 runs from this over. 18 overs gone. 123 for 3. Prakash Zaisi will bowl the over number 19. 1 wicket and 22 runs conceded in his 2 overs. Has a chance of a run out, but didn't hit that because no backup was in the place. Prakash Zaisi, good ball to start with the 19th over. These are very important. Once again a fuller one, this time easy for Deepak Bohra. So much power, quickly running towards that boundary roof. 4 runs from the bat of Deepak. Look at that, was on slot outside the off stump, and right after that the fielder has been pulled back to the extra cover region. The fielder that was in deep square leg is in the circle, and straight to the extra cover fielder. Good throw from him as well. Only 1 run taken. Was a good throw. That is why 2 runs was not possible. Six runs from Prabhakash Zaisi's 3 balls. Oh, good ball once again, will be just a single. Good death bowling from Prakash. Well, once 150, 160 in fact was looking easy for Sudhur Paschim with a partnership for the 2nd wicket, but Karnali Province have done very well with the ball. A fuller ball once again right on the block hole, will just be a 1 run. Eight runs from this over so far. This time goes big and will clear the fence easily. 6 runs. What a way to close out the over number 19. 14 runs from this over. Good one for Sudhur Paschim, trying for that Yorker, missing out. Turns into a full toss, and guess what? It is going for a 6. 1 over to go. Sudhur Paschim there, 137 for 3. Last ball to be bowled by Dinesh Adhikari, and a wicket in the very first ball of the last over. The danger man Deepak Bohra will have to walk back. Very wide, just swinging the bat. No idea what was he trying to do. Bottom edge of the bat. Will have to walk back. Deepak Bohra, 10 balls he played for that 8 runs. Dinesh Adhikari gets another wicket. In fact, the first one for him has been economical. 137 is what Sudhur Paschim has made. Well, Narin Joshi, who can really smack the ball over the park easily. We have seen that as well. Is out now in the middle. How many can he score? 5 balls to go. Can Sudhur Paschim reach to 150 runs mark? In fact, that is high in the air. Deependra Rawat misjudging that. Will be a couple of runs. Could have been a wicket. But else, it is 2 runs added to Sudhur Paschim's account. How more can they get from 4 balls? Wide again. Keeper failing to collect that. Will be a 1 extra run. Dinesh Adhikari brilliant in the death over. This time going for the Yorker length again. Good running between the wicket. Nicely covered by the field. 2 runs more. Has been a good over for Karnali, because this is the last over. Just 5 runs has come from the 4 balls. a wicket in it as well. This time a full toss, not the kind of delivery you ball, but still that has yielded Dinesh Adhikari his second wicket. Oh, was a full toss, was on his knee, that is why was unable to time the ball. Kiran Thagun, after his nicely played cameo, walks back. That was Deepak Bohra, the previous batter to be dismissed. This time Kiran Thaguna is dismissed after scoring 12 runs. In fact 22 runs from 15 balls. 1 balls to go. And it will be Sher Malla coming out to play that one last ball. Look at that, going for the Yorker length once again, missing out on that. But Kiran was on his knee, that is why he was unable to time that ball well. An easy catch for Prakash Zaisi. In fact, a diving one. 2 wickets in this over. Just 5 runs has come. Good from Dinesh Adhikari. He's been economical as well. Karnali, they did a great job restricting Sudhur Paschim to 142. Last ball, a big swing. Will be a dot ball, in fact. Will be 1 run. 1 bye run. 2 byes in this over. 4 from the bat and 6 coming from the last over. That is good from Dinesh Adhikari. Also 2 wickets in that. Karnali did really well restricting Sudhur Paschim to 143. Once 160 was looking easy for Sudhur Paschim, but it's not the case. That is the batting scorecard. Raju Rizal being dismissed early on, then Abishek Pal and Narin V putting on the partnership. Abishek Pal scored a half century, whereas Narin V scored 47 runs. Kiran Thaguna playing a good cameo of 22 runs. And not the finishing what Sudhur Paschim wanted from Deepak Bohra, just 8 runs for him. 143 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. There is the bowling card. Dinesh Adhikari, brilliant in death overs, 24 for 2. Prakash Zaisi was a bit expensive, a 1 wicket for him. Vinesh Bikram Singh Thakuri and Deependra Raut, good from the spinners, picking up 1 wicket each. 7 extras conceded by Karnali province, but overall they did a great job. There is the first inning match summary. 51 for Abhishek, 2 wicket. Dinesh Adhikari, the pick of a bowler. Sudhur Paschim at the end getting 143 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. We saw Bagmati defending 138 runs in the earlier match. This time Sudhur Paschim, they have posted 143 runs. Enjoy the highlight of the first inning, and we will be coming up with the chase shortly. Well, welcome to the second inning of this Karnali versus Sudhur Paschim match. Both the openers are out in the middle. Ravindra Shahi, the former captain, and Bipin Rawal, the wicketkeeper batter, are out in the middle for Karnali. Left hand, right hand combination for them, and it will be Hemant Dhami who will be bowling the first over of the match. Sudhur Paschim posted 143 runs on the board. Karnali are out there chasing 144. Bagmati Province won the match in the first game of the day while defending 138. 144 is what Karnali need now. First ball of the game. Hemant Dhami to Ravindra Shahi. Wide outside the off stump. And starts with the dot ball. Well, they just need to play a basic cricket to win this match. Karnali, last game they had an awful batting performance. Just 81 runs is what they managed before being bowled out against Lumbini. Ravindra Shahi, it's been a while since he scored big. Well, Karnali, they do have a good batting to come as well. Both the teams, whoever wins will get the first win of the tournament. Straight and a wicket. Ravindra Shahi's poor run continues. Tries to drive that ball, but straight. Finding the fielder's hand, and Hemant Dhami, the captain, getting the wicket in the first over. A good diving catch there. First wicket down already. Prakash, it was the Kiran Thagunna. Oh, we are facing an error in the graphics there. It is Ravindra Shahi who walks back for a third ball duck. Wicket taken by the captain, the opposing captain, Hemant Dhami. First wicket down in 3 balls, Karnali Province. Well, that brings Bipin Bikram Shahi in the crease, the first wicket. A solid defense to start with for Bipin. The duo of Bipin is out, the left hand right hand combination. Bipin Shahi, Bipin Rawal. We were talking about Ravindra Shahi being out of form since quite a time, and that continues. Was dismissed for 6 runs in the previous game against Lumbini. And straight away Bipin Shahi coming down the track, playing towards that extra cover region. First boundary for Karnali. They need so many of those. A movement in the air. straight away targeting that stump. Hemanta has been hit for a boundary the first over. Oh, is that an ace? Good ball, pulling back the length right after conceding the boundary. Good over this for Sudhur Paschim. A wicket and 4 runs conceded in this. Karnali, they are 4 for 1. Well, not the start Karnali wanted in the chase, losing Ravindra Jung Sahi for a duck in the very first over. Narin V comes to bowl the second over of the match. Oh, what a shot that is to start. Bipin Rawal, the southpaw, starting with a sweet cover drive. Treat to watch that from Bipin Rawal. It's always a beautiful sight when the left-handed batters play those cover drive. Look at that. A good one beating the fielder, running away quickly for a boundary. A boundary to start with for Bipin Rawal. If you have just tuned in, it's Sudhur Paschim Province versus Karnali Province, the match number 8 of Bir Ganeshman Singh National T20 Championship being held here at Mulpani Cricket Ground, the Upper Mulpani, second international ground of Nepal. Good running between the wicket from the pair. Sudhur Paschim, they scored 143 in the first inning, and now Karnali have some job to do. This time outside the up stump. Bipin Rawal letting it go. Thanks. Not taking risk at all. Well, 144 runs, that is not the big target, especially in T20 cricket, but Sudhur Paschim, they have a good bunch of square. They have a good bowling lineup, and that is the example. Narin V picking up the wicket. Bipin Rawal had already scored a boundary and a couple of runs in this over, but he wanted more. 6 runs from 3 balls was not enough for him. That is why he comes down the track tries to go over for a maximum and has been knocked out by Narin Joshi. Second wicket for Sudhur Paschim. Karnali, they are in trouble. Bipin Rawal walks back for 6. First wicket for Narin Joshi. Karnali are 10 for 2 after 1.4 overs. That brings the star batter Arjun Gharti in the middle for Karnali Provians. Arjun has been the great asset for Karnali Provians, especially the backbone for them in the batting department was so good during the men's PM Cup. That is why he was called for Nepal A squad and has been whacked straight away. What a way to introduce yourself in the crease. A boundary to start with. Arjun Gharti, what a player. Scored 28 runs. Top scored for the side in the previous game against Lumbini, where the entire batting unit was struggling. He came and showed some really good batting intent. And that is what they need in this stage as well. This time pulls it, will just be a single. An eventful over, the mixed bag one. 11 runs coming from it and a wicket as well for Narin Joshi. Karnali are 15 for 2 after 2 overs. So, captain Hemant Dhami, he will continue. Third over of the match. Wicket for both pacers in the first 2 overs. Hemant Dhami and Narin Joshi getting 1 wicket each. A nicely guided shot. Arjun Gharti so comfortable in the middle when he is batting. Karnali's batting unit heavily relies on him. Gharti was called for Nepal A squad. Played one T20 game against Ireland Wolves as well. Was dismissed for 3 runs in that. But definitely a class player. Arjun Gharti having some word with Bipin Bikram Sai. Two fielders that are out of the 30-yard circle are in 33rd man region, coming into a play right away, and then deep square leg. the other one. Two crucial wickets down. Ravindra Jangsai's poor form has been the issue for Karnali province. Long shot of weight on from Arjun Gharti, straight away denied that single. Hemant Dhami is very good during the power play is over, and that is the glimpse of what he can do. A good bounce on the ball, was going away as well. Hemant was the leading pacer for Nepal in under 19 team, but sadly missed out the under 19 World Cup due to his injury. Was hit on the leg by Sompal Kami's straight drive while playing the practice match in the same ground, Mulpani. This time what a shot. Arjun Gharti, what a player, class. Dropping a bit short. No movement on offer this time around. That is why Arjun Gharti easily guiding that towards the boundary rope. 6 runs from that over. Third over comes to an end. Karnali are 21 for 2. Vosras Vatta, the lanky pace man, has been introduced to bowl the 4th over of the match. Sudhur Paschim have already got 2 wickets. They'll be very happy with the bowling start they have got. Vatta came to the limelight after taking 5-wicket haul in men's PM Cup as well. Was highly praised during the tournament. Bipin Bikram Sai is sitting just out of that popping crease, trying to go over that extra cover. Arjun Gharti once again suggesting his partner to keep his patience. Both the wickets down while trying to play that rush shot. Ravindra Jangsai trying to cut that ball, finding the fielder. Then Bipin Rawal was bowled out too. In meantime, a boundary for Bipin Bikram Sahi, not really very intended, but definitely the result he wanted. Shorter one, trying to go over the point region, instead goes towards the third man region for a boundary. Good one for Karnali, 25 for 2 is what they have got on the board. 2 or 3 step over a good shot, that is over Narin Joshi's head, and Joshi putting on a dive fails to stop that. Back to back boundary. Bipin Bikram Sahi. Oh, playing from where he was standing, Bipin Bikram Sahi. Once again Arjun Gharti having a word with him. A bit of smile at the end of the conversation. Deep square leg and third man are out in the boundary. A good gap in the cover region, that is why he was playing those shots. A tight single denied by Arjun Gharti. Eight runs from this over. 2 boundaries and then 3 dot balls. A dot ball once again to end the over number 4. Karnali, they are 29 for 2. A glimpse of spin in the chase of Karnali Province. Sher Malla, the mystery man, has been introduced. Ball is first over of the match here. Ooh, straight away. Sher was the second highest wicket taker during the Men's PM Cup 2023-24. Finished only behind Surya Tamang after taking 24 wickets in the 9 match. But this time has been put away by Arjun Gharti. looks so comfortable when he is batting, Arjun. That shot also, look at that, dropped shorter by Malla and then put away right from where he was standing. So much power Arjun has got. So this time trying to play the drive, no foot movement, enough, gets an ace and will run away for a boundary. It's back-to-back boundary for Arjun Gharti. Look at that. Not playing on the line, only bat was wide open. Gets an ace, luckily. No fielder there. That is why it runs away for a boundary. Important runs for Karnali. We are talking about Malla's brilliant men's PM Cup campaign. Picked up 24 wickets in 9 matches. Ended second in the highest wicket taker of the tournament. Grabbed 2 fifers in that as well. He can bat down the order as well. Sir, just only one ball in this game. Off the back foot, dot ball. Once again 2 boundary and 4 dot balls. It was same in the last over as well. So 16 from last 2 overs. That close out the over number 5. Karnali at 37 for 2. Bhojraj Bhatto will continue. Last over of the power play, short keeper for him and has been smacked away. What a shot that is. Over the backward point region. Bhojraj Bhatto with the short keeper bowling it wide. And then smacked away by Bipin Sahi. It's either boundary or a dot ball for Karnali at the moment. How many singles we have seen in this inning? Well, barely one. 4 dot, 4 dot. And once again a dot ball. Single will be very useful. That will help the score board keep ticking. But these two, they have relied on boundaries only. This time finally, well defended off the back foot and well run for a single as well. This time, once again going over the fielder. Like I said, Arjun Gharti, a class act once again. Over the deep mid-wicket fielder. In fact, mid-wicket was in the circle. It is over the mid-wicket fielder's head towards the deep mid-wicket region. Whatever it is a boundary for Karnali province. Going good so far. Karnali after 2 early wickets. Narin Joshi and Hemant Dhami getting 1 wicket each. Building on a partnership, Arjun Gharti and Bipin Bikram Sai. Once again goes straight, and that will race away for another boundary. Expensive over this is turning out to be from Vozraj Vatta. Third boundary already. Using the wrist. What a good use of wrist there. Was way outside of stump, but clipping with the help of the wrist there. Arjun Gharti, good shot once again. "13 runs from this over, 50 runs also up with that boundary. They are going good so far. The current run rate, that is 8.57. Required run rate 6.64. 40 runs is what they have added in between them. And that dot will end the second over from Vozraj Vatta. 13 runs coming from this. It's end of the power play. Karnali province are 50 for 2. Over number 7 will be bowled by Sher Malla, and it starts with a cut shot. Will be a single. These two are the main batter now for Karnali. After the departure of Ravindra Jung Shahi and Bipin Rawal. Was a quick wicket in the early overs, but they have done well after that. Karnali, they have been brilliant in the recent domestic cricket. Registered 4 win during men's PM Cup. 8 points they collected in the tournament, and after that reached the final of Kosi Province Trophy in Biratnagar. Did great in inter-province men's cricket as well. Also the women's team, the Karnali's women's team is doing well. They are improving day by day. A single again. This time tries to go big. There is definitely a protection at long off region. And will close out the over number 2 from Sair Malla. 4 runs from that over. And after 7, Karnali are 54 for 2. Narendra Saud, the left arm spinner, has been brought into the attack. A good cut shot this time. We're looking for 2 there, but denied at the end. There is the wagon wheel of Bipin Bikram Sahi's boundary. 1 on the long on, 1 on the long off. 1 over point as well. And 1 at the third man region. 4 boundaries he has scored so far. Arjun has already scored 6 boundaries. This time tossing it up. Arjun trying to go over the fielder's head, but no connection whatsoever. This time just a gentle touch. Narin South, good first over for him so far. This time targeting that stump. Keeper and Vozraj Vatta going for that ball. Has been settled for a single. Only 4 single in that Narin South's first over. It's 58 for 2 after 8. Shermalla coming back, dropping slightly shorter. No pace on that delivery whatsoever. A single run from Bipin Bikram Sai. A 50-run partnership, is it, or 49? The last wicket fall was for 10 runs, yes, 49 runs partnership. That will be it. 50 runs partnership for the third wicket between these two. Slowly the partnership is building. Now they need to boost the run rate as well. We were talking about they need to boost the run rate, and at the right time Bipin Bikram Sahi coming across, bowler follows the batter, Bipin opening the face of the bat, running away for a boundary, much needed one for Karnali and Bipin Bikram Sahi. Fifth boundary scored by the batter, looks in a good touch. Off the back foot this time. Came a boundary in this over, but still a economical one from Sher Molla. 9 overs gone, 64 for 2. The current run rate, Karnali is batting 7.11, only 7.27 per over required from here on. 11 overs to go, 80 runs is what they need. Rightly, a good partnership for Karnali. The experienced, the class, Arjun Gharti and Bipin Bikram Sahi doing it. This time goes over and will find the fielder at long off reason. Narin South gets a wicket. Arjun Gharti not happy with the shot Bipin Bikram Sahi played. Tried to go over, turning away, and a simple catch for the fielder there. Finally a breakthrough. Finally a 55-run stand for the third wicket comes to an end. Karnali, they are 65 for 3 after 9.2 overs, and it will be a drinks break for the players as well. Karnali, they need more energy. Sudhur Paschim rightly getting a wicket at right time. Bipin Bikram Sai walks back for 27. Now it's time for the short drinks break. Back after the drinks break. Himanshu Sahi, the other Sahi, comes out after the departure of Bipin Bikram Sahi. Tossed up once again. Will just be a 1 run. Bipin Bikram Sahi and Arjun Gharti, these two shared a good partnership of 55 runs for the third wicket. Now in comes Himanshu Sahi to support Arjun Gharti, who is batting so well. 6 boundaries so far scored by him. This time goes over the top, just dropping short of Sher Malla there. And a 4 run as well. Had a chance there, Sher Malla. Instead it has gone for a boundary. Look at that, just away ahead. In an awkward position, it landed. And we are halfway through to the chase. 72 runs is what Karnali has got so far, and they need exactly the same amount in the remaining 10 overs. It is going to be a good chase. With Arjun Gharti in the middle, it's all possible for Karnali. Sudhur Paschim, they need more wicket. Karnali, now they are 72 for 3 after 10. Narin Joshi just bowled 1 over. The second over, it was 11 runs conceded. Picked up 1 wicket of Bipin Rawal as well. Is now back into the attack to bowl the 11th over. Short keeper for him. Raju Rizal with the gloves on for Sudhur Paschim. This time straight one. Another dot ball. Played it away, looking for 2 runs, but Arjun not interested. The current run rate 7.47 from here on is not big, but we saw in the first game Kosi being in a strong position to win the match, fumbled in the middle and then eventually losing by 7 runs. What a comeback that was from Bagmati province. Sudhur Paschim, they do need something like that in this as well. Else, Karnali province, they are taking away that important 2 points. Good comeback from Narin Joshi with a short keeper on. It's a big risk for the batters to come down the track to take those few steps ahead of the crease. A good shot again, hitting the stumps. Luckily there was no fingertip or anything from the bowler, else it would have been Himanshu Sai making his way back to the pavilion. End of the clinical over from Narayan Joshi, just one coming from that. After 11, Karnali are 73 for 3. Narin South continuing, has been clinical, 1 wicket, got that breakthrough, 12 runs conceded. Comes down the track, over, and that is 6. What a good shot that is from Himanshu Sai. The same kind of dismissal we saw while playing that shot against Narin South, but this time perfectly connected over the long off fielder for a 6. Much needed one. Very, very needed. Himanshu Sai, that will help his confidence to grow up as well. Arjun Gharti continuously talking with his partner, with his batting partner. Straight away looking to take that single run, but not being able to. Bowling over the wicket, Narin South. This time takes a single. It will be Arjun Gharti. Back on the strike, 7 runs from this over. Can they get more? 64 needed from 50 balls. Oh, turning away, slow in the air. That is why he generated so much turn. Arjun Gharti completely bamboozled. This time was a fuller one and will end the over with a dot ball. Only 7 runs coming from that over as well. Karnali province, they are on pressure. After 12, they are 80 for 3. Narin Joshi will continue after his clinical last over. Just 1 run from that. Oh, bowled him. Bowled him. What a big wicket that is. Exactly when Sudhur Paschim needed. Narin Joshi has yielded them a wicket, and that too of Arjun Gharti trying to play across. Arjun bowled out. There is the appreciation for him. 37 runs is what he made from 33 balls. Bowled out by Narin Joshi. Karnali are 81 for 4 after 12.2 overs. Look at that replay. Trying to play the pull shot. Not much bounce on that. That is why. That is what troubled him. Karnali, now they need a special inning from someone. Dinesh Adhikari, the hard hitter for Karnali province, is out in the middle after that big wicket of Arjun Gharti. They really need something special from Dinesh. 62 runs more needed for the win. Will play towards the point region, but will just be 1 run. We have seen Dinesh Adhikari playing that explosive knock for Karnali so many times. One more time they need if they want to win it. Will Dinesh Adhikari do something special? That's the start. A boundary. Much needed one. In fact, has been given as the leg byes will not go to Dinesh Adhikari's account, but will definitely go to Karnali's account. Much needed for Karnali. Seven runs from this over. 1 wicket, that too big one. Arjun Gharti. Dinesh Adhikari is so strong playing those big shots. Oh, tight single there. Direct hit would have been gone, but Sher Malla's direct hit not getting any collision with the stumps there. That is the end of the 13th over. Karnali, they are 88 for 4. Narin Saud coming to ball the over number 14 for Sudhur Paschim. 56 runs more. Starts with the dot ball. Oh, bowling down the leg side has been signaled as a wide and will be 2 more runs. Important runs coming as an extra for Karnali province. Wide and 2. 3 runs. 53 more runs to get. Oh, this time whacked. Was so much power in that. Thing is Adhikari. Look at that in the replay. Playing with a straight bat, so much power. Narin Saud dropping that. Had no chance at all. This time played aerial. 1, 2, 3 bounce. And then running away for a boundary. What a good shot that is from Himanshu Sai over extra cover. Look at that. Waiting and going aerial. Up and over. 3 bounces before crossing that boundary rope. 8 runs from this over. 3 balls yet to be bowled. "16 runs Himanshu is batting at. A good comeback from Narin Saud after being smashed for a boundary. This is going to be a close contest. Comes down the track, flicks it. Chance for the fielder. No, looking for 2 runs. Yes, they will definitely get it. Ten runs have come from this over. Last over of Narin Saud. Himanshu Sai on strike. This time around just dropping low. No bounce on that whatsoever. That is the end of the over number 14 as well. Karnali are 99 for 4 after 14. "36 balls, 45 runs. Probably the last over of spin from Sudhur Paschim in this game. Sher Malla coming back for his last over. Straight away, targeting that stumps. Well, Hemant Dhami, he has bowled only 2 overs. Narayan Joshi has 1 left. Vajraj Vatta, expensive, 2 overs he has bowled. These 3 bowlers probably are the bowling the remaining 5 overs of the match. Will not be easy for Karnali. Will not be easy for Sudhur Paschim either. A good contest between 2 sides from the western part of the country. Takes few steps, goes over that cow corner, just 1 bounce before clearing that boundary rope. Much needed attack, a counter attack in fact from Dinesh Adhikari. Look at that, it's premeditated. Said, I'm going down the track for this one, and does well too. Important boundary. Oh, goes reverse this time. A loud appeal for the stumping. Was right in the popping crease, no problem there, but the important dot ball nevertheless for Sher Malla. Well, Karnali province, they registered 4 victories in PM Cup men's national cricket. They defeated Gandaki, Lumbini, Kosi, and then the departmental side APF in that tournament. Was a great one for Karnali province, but that was in a different format. This time good shot off the back foot, will be another boundary. So powerful Dinesh Adhikari. That is what he can do. 9 runs Karnali has collected from this over of Sher Malla. 1 ball yet to be bowled. Good single. Dinesh Adhikari will take the single, in fact take the strike with himself in the next over. 10 runs from Sher Malla's last over. 15 overs gone. Karnali are 109 for the loss of 4 wickets. Well, we were talking about Karnali's brilliant men's PM Cup campaign, but they recently played a final of Kosi Province Trophy as well. Defeated Madhes and APF in the group stage, finished second, booked a place in the semi-final. Defeated Lumbini Province in the semi-final. However, were defeated by Tribhuvan Army Club in the final. That was a great run for them. At the moment, it's 35 runs required from 30 balls. It's Karnali's game to lose from here on. Vajraj Vatta back into the attack. Dinesh Adhikari starts with the single. Anything can happen till Dinesh is in the crease. Captain Diwan Poon and Dipendra Rawat can bat as well. They are yet to come. Single from the Vozraj Vatta's over. Third over. Good shot off the back foot, will be another single. Now the required run rate is lesser than what Karnali is currently batting at. One boundary and few singles could seal the win for Karnali from here on. This time comes down the track, powerful shot. There is a man surveilling that area. That will be a busy area, especially when Dinesh Adhikari is batting. He loves to come down the track, generates power, more power with that. So far a good over for Sudhur Paschim. That's high in the air, could be the 5th wicket. Hemant Dhami calls for him and takes a simple catch. Wicket number 5 down. Vozraj Vatta gets a wicket there. Easy catch for Hemant. Himanshu Sai will have to make his way to the pavilion. 21 runs is what he made. Vozraj Vatta getting the first wicket. It's a tricky situation now. 112 for 5. 26 balls remaining. 32 runs required for Karnali. Dipendra Rawat is the new batter in the crease. Straight away going for that pull shot. Not finding any bat on it means a vital dot ball for Sudhur Paschim Provians. Just 3 runs from it and a wicket as well. This time guiding away. There is definitely a protection at third man region. Will just be a single. 4 runs, just 4 runs from that over. A wicket of Himanshu Sahi as well. After 16, Karnali are 113 for 5. Hemant Dhami, the captain, is back with the ball to bowl the important 17th over of the game. Has bowled 2 so far, economical. Just 10 runs conceded, 1 wicket taken as well. So the remaining 4 overs will be bowled by Hemant Dhami, probably 2 overs, and Bhosraj Bhatta and Narayan Joshi 1 each. I don't think they will take a risk of introducing new bowler in the death over. Oh, up and over. Up and over to start the over number 17. What a way to welcome back the opposing captain. And it's from the tall man, Dipendra Rawat. Was Fuller. And up and over. Extra cover reason for a 1 bounce boundary. Nicely followed there by the cameraman as well. 4 runs to start with. Well, second ball of the 17th over. Pulls this one. Will be a single. Five runs from first 2 balls brings Dinesh Adhikari in the strike. Trying to play that pull cut shot, in fact, not getting any bat on it. Much important dot ball. "26 runs, 21 ball" is the equation. Here runs Hemant Dhami. Plays big. Is it a boundary? Well done by the fielder at deep. Shuttle down for just a single. What a good work there at the deep cover. "25 runs needed from 20 balls. Interesting. We had a thriller in the early morning as well. And we're up for the another thriller. Batting first team won in the first game. Oh, this time a good Yorker. Important dot ball for Hemant Dhami. Last ball of the over number 17, 6 runs from it so far, and will be 6 and will be a wicket as well. What a over from Hemant Dhami. The captain considered a boundary in the very first ball, but after that just 2 runs and this wicket. Look at that, going for that Yorker, trying to drive that ball. Dipendra Rawat, always difficult playing those sort of balls. Hemant Dhami very good on generating those balls. Dipendra Rawat walks back for a runner ball 6. It's 5 wicket down for Karnali province. They are 119 for the loss of, well, it's 6 in fact. 119 for the loss of 6th wicket. Vozraj Bhatta will bowl the over number 18. Dinesh Adhikari on strike. Interesting matchup this. It starts with the dot ball. 25 runs needed. Interesting. Was a back of the hand slower ball, as it seems the wicket in the previous over. Hemant Dhami bowling in a right channel, getting a wicket, much important one. 6th wicket is down already. Now it all relies on Dinesh Adhikari for Karnali. Prakash Zaisi is the new batter in, walks ahead of Diwan Poon. This time powerfully struck. Is it a boundary? Fielder putting on a dive, but ball winning that one. Dinesh Adhikari, like I said, so powerful. Look at that. Shuffles around, comes across, and bang. That is the boundary. Important one for Karnali. Now just 21 runs needed. 16 balls is there have got. Played again. Big shot once again. Are they looking for 2? No, will settle down for just a single. That brings Prakash Zaisi, who hasn't faced any delivery yet, into the strike. Interesting. "20 runs needed, 15 balls, a bit of change in the fielding." Over that wide mid-wicket region. Just a single, 6 from the first 4. They need more. They definitely need more, because Narin Joshi and Hemant Dhami are the 2 bowlers to bowl the remaining 2 overs. And guess what? They both have same bowling spell so far. 3 over, 0 maiden, 16 runs for 2 wicket. This time Dinesh Adhikari swings it. Is that going for a 6? Yes, it is. Oh, what a powerful man, Dinesh Adhikari. Still 1 ball remaining in this over. Swinging big, Dinesh Adhikari getting a better connection. And what an over this for Karnali. Now the equation is run a ball 13. They can't lose from here on, surely. But wickets could do for Sudhur Paschim as well. Shuffles around once again, plays a big shot. Travelling and will go for a boundary. Oh, there's the confusion between 2 fielders. That will benefit Karnali. What an over this. 16 runs from this over. Bowling fuller length once again. So much power from Dinesh Adhikari. What a good over. 2 overs remaining. Just 9 runs to get for Karnali Province. They are 135 for 6. That is the wagon wheel of Dinesh Adhikari. All the boundaries he scored. That V reason we normally call long on, long off. "16 runs from last over. In fact, Vajraj Vatta being expensive. Now it all relies on Hemant Dhami. He will be bowling the penultimate over. A quick wickets. Could do for Sudhur Paschim, but very difficult after that expensive over. He starts with a boundary. Prakash Jaisi joins Dinesh Adhikari. Back-to-back boundary. They scored 6 and 4 in the last 2 of the previous over, and now start the penultimate one with a boundary. Hemant Dhami dropping it full. Prakash Jaisi can't miss out on those. Karnali Province, they are now just 5 runs away from their victory. Their first one in the tournament. Last game they were bowled out for just 81 runs against Lumbini, and now are 5 runs away. That 55-run partnership for the 3rd wicket doing good for Karnali Province. And this is the game-changing one. 7 ball 20. Well, Karnali, they are racing, they are heading towards an important victory. Just the second match Karnali are playing. In fact, this is the first game Sudhur Paschim are playing in this tournament. Morning we saw Kosi Province losing their first game. A good shot once again, was a full toss. Gone for 1 run. Now 1 hit away Karnali, just 4 runs away. Can Dinesh Adhikari do it in this particular ball? Karnali Province, they lost 2 quick wickets in form of Ravindra Jangsahi and Bipin Rawal. Flicked away. There is a man protecting the deep mid-wicket region. Will be a single run. 3 runs away now. Dinesh Adhikari leading from the front. 2 quick wickets Karnali lost, as in the form of Ravindra Jangsahi and Bipin Rawal. Then 55 runs shared between Bipin Sahi and Arjun Gharti. Bipin Sahi scoring 27. Arjun Gharti scored important 37. Also Himanshu Sahi not stop 21 runs. This time dropping shorter, and that will be it. That will surely be it. The ball races away towards the boundary. Prakash Jaisi finished thing with the boundary, and Karnali, they have defeated Sudhur Paschim by 4 wickets in their opening game. Karnali's first win in the tournament, and what an inning this from Dinesh Adhikari. 19 ball 31, 4 fours and 1 6 is what he scored. Brilliant chase by Karnali Province. Always a tricky to chase in this wicket, but they have managed to chase 144 runs with 8 balls spare. That was the winning shot. Hemant Dhami bowling a bit shorter, and Prakash Jaisi just guiding it towards the boundary for a 4 runs. Eventually Karnali Province winning by 4 wickets. What a good win for them after being wrapped up for just 81 in the previous game. Handshakes all around. Sudhur Paschim will come back thinking, where it actually went wrong for them. But Karnali province, they will be very happy with the victory. This is the highlight of an interesting win for Sudhur Paschim province. Enjoy the highlight till we come back for the post-match presentation. I'd like to welcome everyone to the post-match presentation between the match of Sudhur Paschim province and Karnali province. Well, what a chase we just witnessed. प्रतियोगिताको चौथो दिन आज पहिलो ब्याटिङ गरेको सुदूर पश्चिमले 143 रन बनाएको थियो भने जवाफी ब्याटिङमा उत्रेको कर्णाली 18.4 ओभरमा 6 विकेट गुमाउँदै जित हासिल गर्न सफल भएको थियो र पोस्ट म्याच प्रेजेन्टेसनमा यति बेला प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड प्रदान गर्ने बेला भइसकेको छ र आज प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड प्रदान गर्नको लागि हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ गेस्ट गणेशमान सिंह फाउन्डेसनका केन्द्रीय कार्यालय सचिव सर हुनुहुन्छ, उहाँलाई अगाडि बोलाउन चाहन्छु म। दिलीप श्रेष्ठ सर हुनुहुन्छ। So many contention for the player of the match award, but it's Dinesh Adhikari who wins for his all-round performance. Dilip Shrestha sir will present Dinesh his player of the match award. Also a check for him. केही कुराकानी पनि गर्न चाहन्छु दिनेशसँग। दिनेश, प्रतियोगिताको पहिलो जित अनि प्लेयर अफ द म्याच अवार्ड कस्तो छ यो फिलिङ?
एकदम थ्याङ्क यू सो मच, एकदमै खुसी लागिरहेछ होइन। जसरी हाम्रो स्टार्ट भएको थियो, बलिङमा पनि राम्रो गरे केटाहरूले, ब्याटिङमा पनि एकदम सुरुको केटाहरूले एकदम राम्रो गरिदियो, त्यहाँदेखि त्यही भएर जितेँ म।
अर्जुनको विकेट पछि होइन एकचोटि कोल्याप्स होला जस्तै देखिसकेको थियो कर्णाली, अनि त्यसपछि यो खालको इनिङ खेल्न कति डिफिकल्ट हुन्छ, चेजमा कतिको हुन्छ प्रेसर?
प्रेसर त थियो, तर आफू डेप्थमा ब्याटिङ डेप्थमा चाहिँ बिलिभ थियो मलाई, अनि तल चाहिँ केटाहरू लास्टमा चाहिँ ब्याटिङ राम्रो गर्छ केटाहरूले हाम्रो, त्यही भएर हामीले
अघिल्लो खेलमा ब्याटिङ चलेको थिएन कर्णालीको होइन, यसले चाहिँ कतिको कन्फिडेन्स दिन्छ गोइङ अहेड इन द टुर्नामेन्ट?
एकदमै जितेपछि कन्फिडेन्स त टिमलाई अभियसली आइहाल्छ होइन, अनि त्यही भएर अगाडि त्यो अब आउने गेमको लागि चाहिँ यसरी नै हामीहरू अगाडि बढ्दै जानेछौँ।
कङ्ग्रेचुलेसन्स एन्ड थ्याङ्क यू।
थ्याङ्क यू।
So that's all from the post-match presentation between the match of Sudhur Paschim province and Karnali province. We will come back again tomorrow with more exciting matches. Keep watching Customer.